So guys, this is Terminal 1. Airport, Barcelona Airport. To go from Terminal 2 to Terminal 1, you take a shuttle bus for free. So now I'm gonna go left. And takes around 10 minutes, the bus. So there is this station in Barcelona. It's called Barcelona Sants, SANTS, and then that there is a train that takes you to the city. That Barcelona Sants is in the city, and that train you take from there takes you to the airport. So when you arrive to the airport, you can go to Barcelona Sants, and then you are in the center. And then when you want to go back to the airport from the city, you take it from Barcelona Sants, and then you go to the airport, and that would put you in Terminal 2. And from Terminal 2 you take the shuttle bus for free. It takes around 10 minutes. So now we are in Terminal 1. What you see, it's huge. This place, La Place in French, they have a bunch of food. It's like a market. Let's have a look. You can get fresh juice, salads. You see, salads are 7.9 euros. Juices are 5. And then there you have the grill, which is 15 euros up. And then they have a place where you can sit. Pizzas, soups. I had a fight with it's not a fight, I had a disagreement with the girl there earlier. She works there, and it's not my nature to have any fights or disagreement. I usually set boundaries, or I ignore. I don't know why I actually reacted to her. It's not an excuse. Okay. So this is an exit. You see people are sleeping outside, those guys. They may have a long layover. In both exits there are Starbucks. From the other side you see Starbucks. So I think this is one of the biggest airport I have kind of passed by, I think. So Barcelona is a very walkable city. Everywhere I went, I didn't feel like, oh, I'm now in a residential only area, or I'm outside of the city. I was just walking, and then everywhere it's nice. One of my friends told me that he feels that Barcelona is a city where he can get everything he wanted, but we both agree, like, we didn't get like a wow effect. And that wow effect is usually something you feel in the vibe of the city. Well, I don't know, it's just because I have been in a bunch of places, or I came from other cool places, or just it is the vibe. Okay, so you can ask me later on. See, like, how huge is this, guys? Like there, but still I need to show you another spot. Those are like the gates for departure. This place called Enrique Tomas. Yeah, so from here. Central Cafe. I wanna show you another spot. Yeah, so the wow effect is like something you feel in the vibe of the city. Even if practically that was everything. So say it's a beautiful city, walkable, modern. There is a beach. Yeah, so for example, a city which I like, which is Medellin in Colombia, doesn't have a beach, and where I lived a couple of months, and I'm gonna go there too. And another city which I like, where I actually lived the past years or so, it's called Playa del Carmen in Mexico, and it has a beach. I was actually living by the beach like 1 minute, and I had it's like a beach town. It's a beach town. But the one thing, it's so small, it's not a city. And when people ask me about, is this a good city, is this a bad city, should I go there, should I live there, I always say there are two main points I have to tell you. So I just gotta get a view of the shops. This way is better, right? I'm gonna go from here, and then you go. So the first point is, at each phase of your life you may need different things, and if a city is good for you right now, you will feel it, and that thing might change after all. So guys, remember, I was coming down from the escalator, I was coming down from there, and then I went left and I was walking. Now I'm just gonna go inside. Can go inside the duty free. Yeah, so the first thing, yeah, so to continue that point, the point is, at each period of your life you might need a different type. Every city has also energy to it, different. Like, same thing with a human being, because everything is consciousness, and they have a different energy. So what you need today maybe in a 6 months from now it doesn't feel right for you, or in a year or two, because you are as a human, you are changing, and cities also are changing as well. The girl looking at me, she thinks I'm talking by myself. But yeah, I'm doing this for you guys. Anyways, so you pay here. So you are changing and the cities are changing as well. And you should honor that as well. You honor it in the sense that nothing is permanent. The only thing permanent is change. Okay, so now you get the concept of sometimes it's about what you need at that minute of your life. So that's why you feel great at a city or another, or you live at a place and then you feel it doesn't make sense anymore. It happened to me with a couple of places. Okay, so that's one. Two is, before going to any city or moving, you want to write down your criteria. What do you look at generally in a city? Do you like being by the beach? Do you like being by the mountains? Means in terms of geographical features. And then what other things you like? How do you want your lifestyle to be? What do you like to be doing in the city where you want to live? What activities, what characteristics, what type of people you're looking to be around. And then you go to a city and you look if that city meets these criteria. I told you there is a Starbucks in both sides, next to the exits. So I showed you the other one. I'll take a view. And for example, myself, I have my list that I look for in any city I go to. But then I note, for example, that things has shifts. I lived by the beach for a while, and then after a while I start feeling like demotivated, in the sense that it was a little bit for me, not so much movement. So I needed a bigger city, and I thought, I was like, I'm not retiring yet, like I'm not 60. And I noticed that the people in the city where I'm living at, it was like a place for retirement. So people come and they're 60, 65, and they just buy a house, and they stay there. So their rhythm was a little bit slow. As I opposed, I needed maybe to be around the younger crowd. And I'm nothing wrong. I have a friend, I have one of my closest friends is 65. But it doesn't mean that I don't feel Starbucks is McDo is busy. It doesn't mean I don't feel like the energy of the city is a little bit slower for what I need currently in my life. That's already I told you about that one. Have you actually made a list of what you look for in a city? Some people want to be around friends and family. Some people look for community. So people look for a certain type of activities, because imagine someone who wants to ski, like they need to go to somewhere north, maybe in Vancouver, in Whistler, or other places I don't know. The other thing, guys, is you don't know what you don't know. I always repeat this thing, and even you don't know what you really want, because part of your imagination is based on past experiences, meaning what you have seen. So that's what I mean. The more experiences you live, the more places you visit, you will have a better data to analyze and understand, like, what are your preferences. Let's check the flight, my next destination, what the hell is code shared? So that's wrong. So my next flight, here we go. So it's it says that it's gonna be gate A, Puerta A, but the gate is not said yes. So let's go look for gate A. So guys, I'm going to Lisbon. I'm going to Lisbon next. From Barcelona it takes 2 hours. So okay, so Puerta A. Vamos.
Vale, voy al embarque. ¿Quién es mi compañero?
So as you see, like Puerta A. It says like that's a weird arrow. I don't know how to analyze that. Anyway, so it's good. We go right. So we go right. So this is the first time I take a video of airports, and tell me if you like it so I can take more. Usually I can do it when I'm departing, not when I arrive. Like when you arrive, you want always to get so fast to your destination, but when departing, there is always time to kill in the airport. I personally come a little bit early because I wake up relatively early, and if my flight is say in the afternoon, I usually have nothing to do because I finished the stuff. Okay, we're gonna go to Port A. Port in French is door, gate, puerta, Espanol. So you see, all that side is B, then A is left side. So let's go. Even if you passed by a place one time, you get a different angle of it. Part of it is good to have this type of videos, because there are people who will never maybe pass by Barcelona airport in their lives, and this is an opportunity to see it. For example, I will send this video to my parents. My parents, they don't travel. They like to have this normal life, simple. And well, let's say so far they never wanted to, and they've been amazed by my journey. For example, like where I go and what I do, and I send them the videos so they watch. So this is an opportunity for them to see relatively big airports, because all what we know, for example, the airport in my hometown, or like my home country, like where I'm from, is small compared to international airports and everything, big airports in Europe, in America. Puerta A. Let's go. Let me know what language you guys speak here, and if you want me to add other language when I describe, because I speak maybe four for now. I'm going to Portugal and I don't speak Portuguese. I try to learn a little bit, but not on the level to have a meaningful conversation. Okay. So I guess this is enough for now. Ciao.